Welcome to the Mussar video blog. This week's Torah reading, we have a story about the Jews sending the spies to spy out the land of Israel. And they come back with a negative report, and they discourage the people from going to the land of Israel. Now, put this in context. If we go all the way back towards the beginning of the Torah, Abraham, is told by Hashem that I'm going to make you into a great nation. You're going to the land of Canaan. It's going to be your land. And that's promised to him a number of times. And it continues on. Yitzchak, Yaakov, the Jews go to Egypt. They're told, you're going to leave Egypt. You're going to your land. That's the place. It's going to be so special. So this has been going on for a few hundred years. The Jews have had in their mindset, that's been their psyche, we are going to the land of Canaan, which became the land of Israel. This is a great moment. I mean, this is something that they've been looking forward to for literally hundreds of years. It's been part of the legacy that was passed on from Abraham, Yitzchak, and Yaakov. Okay, so we're getting close. They're on the threshold of entering in the land. They decide, let's send out spies, which, that makes sense, because you can't just conquer a land. It makes sense to send out spies. So that's what happens. And lo and behold, the spies come back with this negative report, and the whole thing comes crashing down. The whole thing is destroyed. That nation will not go to the land of Israel. Their children will. Wow, it must have been extremely, extremely traumatic for them. Now, our sages tell us, why did the spies do it? Why did they come with this negative report? Why didn't they realize that if this is what God wants for us, of course we're going to be successful. God has done so many miracles, and He'll continue to do the miracles. We have a track record. And our sages give us insight into the matter, and they say that these spies were leaders of the Jewish people in the desert, and they feared that when they go to the land of Israel, and the Jews start spreading out and live all over the land, that these spies will no longer be so important. They're going to lose their stature. As long as we're together in a very close-knit area, we are men of importance. But when we go to the land of Israel, everyone gets his own piece of land. We're spread all over the countryside. We're not going to be important. And I believe our sages are telling us this like a subconscious level. Not that the spies said explicitly, oh yeah, I'm going to give a false report because I don't want to lose my power. No. They had underneath their surface of their mind that we are worried about our honor, our ego. Here we are somebody. There will be not so important. And it was their ego, that drive for recognition, for power, that impacted their vision. They couldn't see straight. All they could see was, we can't go to the land of Israel. And they came back with a negative report, which I suspect they probably believed what they were saying. But our sages give us the insight that it was their ego that was pushing them in the wrong direction, so they could not see the truth. Now, the Navardik Yeshiva, a well-known Mussar Yeshiva, that was one of the pillars of the yeshiva, is ego. Because everywhere you turn, ego is acting. The things that we desire, our opinions, what we think about other people. Just for example, I get upset. Why is that? Ego. Because someone doesn't want to do things or say things the way I wanted to. Why don't I like a certain person? Ego. Because for whatever reason, they're getting ahead of me. Why do I have to look a certain way? Because I'm worried about what people think about me. Ego. It's everywhere you turn. So take a look. When something is troubling you, when you feel upset, take a look and ask yourself, maybe this is coming from my ego. Maybe I'm seeing things the way I see because of the ego. Because we don't want to make that terrible mistake of the spies. See you next time.